Before we start, let's all stand and let us pray. Lord, please give the student courage, help speak and teach what to say, and put your words into the mouth so that the thesis defense will be a testimony to you and your name be glorified and thank Lord Jesus who we pray. Amen. Good morning, everyone. Before we start, we would like to acknowledge, express, present our deepest appreciation to our committee, especially our research director, Dr. Glenda Ganzon, ma'am, and our Dean of Business Administration, Dr. Mona Lisa Banes, ma'am, and our panelists, Dr. Christopher Garces, Sir Joshua Andrada, Sir Glenn Mark Ramos, sir, and our research advisor, Ma'am Julina Reyes. And before we start the presentation, we would like to introduce myself and my member. Ms. Obaldo, Ms. Ramos, Ms. Agustin, Mr. Caralipio, Ms. Balatad, and Ms. Ilardo. And our research study entitled The Effectiveness of Blended Learning Approach Among the Bachelor of Science, Business and Administration, second-year students at University of Eastern Pangasinan. According to Lazar 2020, blended learning is a result from digital technology and educational tools such as apps, resource, quizzes, tests, audio, video, digital, and social network platforms. Schools often adopt blended learning approach because it allows to provide them a much wider number of courses which student allows to take classes such as advanced and placement that might not otherwise be available. Learning strategy at hand and increases the level their commitment to studying their majors. Business Administration core courses or the BCC consists of core functional of business. A student of business and management has a basic knowledge of these four factors. Currently, the respondent have already taken the four factors sa BCC subject, namely the BCC 1, the basic microeconomics, the BCC 2, the law and obligation and contract, the BCC 3, income taxation, BCC 4, good governance and social responsibility. Objective of the study is to determine the profile of respondents and their performance of pre-test and post-test. Is to determine the effective result of the study.
Theoretical framework. According to Garrison, Anderson, and Archie 2000, published a theoretical framework developed to structure the process of learning in an online or blended environment. According to Jean Piaget's theory of cognitive constructivism, humans construct their own understanding by reflecting their personal experiences and by relating their new knowledge of what they already know. Conceptual framework. The conceptual framework of the study entitled The Effectiveness of Blended Learning Approach Among the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration second-year students at the University of Eastern Pangasinan is created through the use of input, process, and output as a research paradigm. According to Ken Feldman 2018, it is often referred to interchangeable as an IPO model or an IPO diagram, of which we can make a reference to the intended visual nature of the method. The goal of the study is to craft strategic plans to be implemented to enhance the BSBA students' performance in the blended learning modality.
Null hypothesis. There is no significant relationship between the profile of the respondents and the result to their pre-test and post-test scores. Chapter 2, Design and Methodology. This chapter represents the research design and methodology that will use by the researchers in conducting a research. According to Johnson 2022, the research design is the framework of the research method and techniques chosen by the researchers in conduct a research. According to Bath 2022, the design allows the researchers to sharpen a research method, suitable subject matter, and set up to their studies for success. Population and locality study. The respondents of this study was the second-year Bachelor of Science in Business Administration students at the University of Eastern Pangasinan. According to the Office of the Registrar, the respondents is consisting 207 out of 314 second-year BSBA students. The researchers selecting respondents will employ the total sampling method and gathering data.
In data gathering instrument, The researchers prepared a 60 questions for the pre-test and post-test. There are 4 subjects related on business administration, namely basic microeconomics, law on obligation and contracts, income taxation, and good governance and social responsibilities. For the percentage, 25% each subject, and for the items, basic microeconomics is 1 to 15, law on obligation and contract is 16 to 30, income taxation is 31 to 45, and good governance and social responsibility is 46 to 60. In data gathering procedures, the researchers formulated a request letter to the registrar at University of Eastern Pangasinan to get the total population of second-year BSBA students. There's a professional instructors to recommend and suggest to our questionnaires. The internal validators, Ma'am Aida Ganitwin and Sir Bonifacio Tarape Jr., and the external validators, Sir Joseph Munoz, Ma'am Erica Isla, and Sir Terence Spencer Pascua. They are from FINMA University at Dagupan City. And our statistician who getting the result using the SPSS software is Sir Anthony Bacalso from Pusurubio, Pangasinan.
Ethical consideration. In the consideration to the regulation and policy of the school, the researchers will formulate a permission letter to the Takaba before conducting the study.
Profile of the respondents. In terms of their major field specialization, the data are analyzed and described using frequency counts and percentage. The data presented on table 3.1 below, this of the major marketing management, is the highest result frequency. Recommendation. Based on the findings, the researcher strongly recommend expanding the profile of the respondents and not only limiting it to the second-year base-based student, and also the other level of base-based secondary students. Performance of respondents and pre-test and post-test. In terms of the performance of the respondents, in terms of their pre-test and post-test, the researcher conducted a survey questionnaire to the second-year with the second-year students to find out where they become more effective in pre-test and post-test. The performance of base-based second-year students on their course in pre-test and post-test, it shows that the weighted mean pre-test assessment of the highest result of operational management. Recommendation. Based on the findings, the researcher advised maintaining improving the abilities learning management, teachers, students, and administrators. Significant difference between pre-test and post-test. A pre-test is an assessment measure given to the participant before they have undergone some of treatment. The difference between pre-test and post-test of BSBA is second-year student, the highest result, human resource management, the lowest result, operational management. Recommendation. The researchers strongly recommend the broadening respondents' profile. The subject include all base-based students.
Significant relationship between pre-test and post-test. A significant relationship between pre-test and post-test measure the effect of an intervention or an outcome variable by comparing the scores of the same participants before and after the exposure. The participants of BSBA student based on their scores of pre-test and post-test. The marketing student was the highest scores. Human resources management was the lowest scores. In frequency value, the both descriptive are significant. The operating management was the highest scores, and the marketing management was the lowest scores in frequency critical value. Recommendation. The researchers recommend that each major result be prior to the subject of the BACC Business Administration course to improve their knowledge. Creating a video tutorial can help the students to improve their performance as the opportunity to advance their studies. The researchers will use the quick response code or QR code to scan the link to the cast video of BACC subject to different social platforms.
The researchers are now open for question and suggestion.